Page 43, Prelude in D flat major. There's just a lot of broken chords in D flats. D flat chords or chords associated to D flat. Let's look at this. Let's just look at the chords first in the right hand. Just forget the rhythm and all that, just the chords and the notes. We have it here, we have a D chord in first measure, second measure same, and then in the third measure, got a 4 chord, and then in the second line, second measure, you're here, it's a 5/7 chord, and really that's it. You're using those 3 chords in the right hand, but you're playing them broken chord style. You got it already. I mean, you don't have to worry about all those notes. You're playing chords, and we're thinking. That's why knowing the chords and a little bit of the theory behind what's going on makes it so much easier to play these things. And the left hand, you just got the simple notes. Second line, second measure, A flat. The third line, last measure, you gotta come up. Remember the only 2 white keys we're using is C and F. So that's a C, and then here. Last line, you 3 and then a 1. Don't have to. I can use a 2. All I need to do is be able to reach the 5th finger down. That's all I need. I don't have to have a thumb on that key. If I can reach it from second finger, go for it. Then you put them together slowly. You do the whole thing slowly and evenly, and then as far as articulation goes, it's just all legato. Just okay. You get 1 rest in the left hand, that ends a phrase, so you lift it up anyway, that's fine. And in the right hand you have a rest, or an 8th rest at the beginning of each one, so you're lifting up a little bit. Otherwise it's all connected. And then the dynamics. Now there's a moderately soft at the first, that's there's no melodies, it's all melody really. Keep it all the same, and then in the third line down after the rest, the last measure, you come up a little bit to medium loud. Not a lot of difference between medium soft and medium loud, it's just a little louder. It doesn't sound good, but that's what it is. And then in the last line, diminuendo means start getting softer, and go ahead and take the whole line, get softer down to soft. It's a long die away is all it is. And then there's a retardando there where you slow down. And that slowing down is all the way to the end. So that whole note, you continue to count, but continue to slow down. So the last 2 measures is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and off. So it makes it sound like it's a lot longer than 4 beats, but you're just slowing the count down. Now how fast it goes, that's up to you. What do you feel? It's somewhere in the middle, not fast or slow. It's just a... This is something that people will sort of listen to in the background. It's not meant to be a solo piece. It's just background music as they're meditating or thinking about whatever they're thinking about. This is all that's is for. So you could say the moderato applies to the 8th notes, is here. Or you could say the moderato applies to the whole notes. 1. Or moderato is just the overall feel of the piece. cross between the slow in the left hand and the fast in the right hand. Mix them together and you get, I don't know what you get a mess. But you'll have to decide on how you feel on the speed, and it'll be different speeds at different times. That's the beauty of this, is you can play it different ways each time you play it, and it makes it almost new to you each time. It's an adventure, really. We're also saying you can transpose this to D major. Again, you're just reading the same notes that are there, except now you're using the key signature of 2 sharps instead of 5 flats. So it's here. Now don't get the idea that all the transposing works like that. It doesn't. It happens to work like this in this particular piece, where you can actually read the same notes. You're not changing these notes. All you're doing is changing the key signature. Most of the time you had to change the notes too. So this is kind of easy here. I like to play it slowly with you just to double check these notes. The rhythm shouldn't be a problem, but let's check the notes. I'm not going to do any dynamics, just the notes. I'll give us 4 counts, 4 quarter note counts. I forgot to mention that this is in the 4/4 time or common time. Now you'll figure that out on your own, right? And you already know it's in 5 flats. 1 and 2 and ready and go. And 1.